In August 2018, the small town of Frederick, Colorado, became the center of one of the most shocking and heartbreaking murder cases in modern American history. At its center was a seemingly ordinary family, the Wattses. Chris Watts, a 33-year-old oil worker, lived with his wife Shanann, who was pregnant with their third child, and their two young daughters, Bella, 4, and Celeste, 3. On the surface, they were a picture-perfect suburban family. Shanann often shared glimpses of their lives on social media, birthday parties, family trips, and heartfelt posts about her husband and children. To outsiders, everything seemed normal. But on the morning of August 13th, 2018, everything changed. Shanann, who had just returned from a business trip, was reported missing along with Bella and Celeste. Neighbors and friends were alarmed. Shanann's car, purse, and phone were all left at home, raising immediate suspicions. Chris appeared on local television, pleading for his family's safe return, insisting he had no idea what had happened. Yet behind his calm exterior, a dark truth was waiting to be uncovered. As investigators dug deeper, cracks in Chris's story began to show. He failed a polygraph test and soon confessed to killing Shanann. But what shocked the world even more was the revelation that he had also murdered his two daughters. According to his initial claims, he killed Shanann in a fit of rage after she supposedly harmed the children. But further evidence told a different story. Prosecutors revealed that Chris had strangled Shanann in their home and then smothered Bella and Celeste before disposing of their bodies at a remote oil site owned by his employer. Shanann, along with her unborn son, later named Nico, was found buried in a shallow grave, while the girls' bodies were discovered inside oil tanks. The motive? Investigators revealed Chris had been having an affair with a co-worker and wanted to start a new life without the burden of his family. The calculated and cold-blooded nature of the crime shocked not just the local community, but the entire world. People who had seen Chris on TV begging for his family's return now realized they were watching a murderer attempting to cover his tracks. In November 2018, Chris Watts pleaded guilty to 9 counts, including first-degree murder, in exchange for avoiding the death penalty. He was sentenced to 5 life sentences without the possibility of parole. In prison, Chris later admitted that his daughters had been alive when he loaded them into his truck, revealing the horror they endured in their final moments. The case has since become the subject of documentaries, podcasts, and endless online discussions. Netflix's American Murder: The Family Next Door brought the story to millions worldwide, using real police bodycam footage, text messages, and social media posts to tell the chilling story in the victims' own voices. The Watts family murders remain one of the most haunting reminders of how appearances can deceive. Behind the carefully curated images of happiness was a crumbling marriage, lies, and ultimately an unthinkable act of betrayal. For Shanann's family and the community of Frederick, the grief never fully fades, but their fight to keep Shanann, Bella, Celeste, and Nico's memory alive continues.